Story 1. The missing boy who walked out of the woods wrong. Based on multiple real missing person patterns retold as dark horror. In Novecento, in 1999, a 10-year-old boy vanished during a family picnic near a national forest. Search teams combed the area for 5 days with dogs, helicopters, and thermal drones. Nothing. He was gone, like he never existed. On the morning of day 6, the boy walked out of the forest alone. But something was wrong. His clothes were clean, his body had no scratches, and his footprints didn't match his shoes. Doctors said he seemed fine, until he started repeating the same sentence every hour, in the exact same tone and rhythm, as if something inside him was stuck on replay. Then his temperature began dropping. From 36 degrees to 32, 28, 24. Yet he was still breathing, still blinking, still whispering that same sentence. The final report says he passed away in the hospital, but nurses swear his eyes stayed open after death, tracking something moving across the ceiling. The official files were sealed. His mother still says, the boy that returned wasn't the one she lost. Story 2. The woman who woke up in a house that wasn't hers. Inspired by several real 3 a.m. paranormal cases, retold dark asterisk. In 2014, a woman in Chicago reported waking up at 3:08 a.m. on her living room floor. Even though she went to bed upstairs, she stood up, confused, and realized the furniture wasn't hers. The curtains weren't hers. The photos on the wall showed families she had never seen in her life. When she tried to leave, the front door opened into another room, a duplicate of the living room, but darker, older, rotting. Every door led to another version of the same room, slowly decaying, the walls bending inward like they were breathing. She found a window. Outside, there were no streets, no neighbors. Just a pitch-black neighborhood with houses built too close together, leaning toward her house like they were listening. After 30 minutes of this horror, her phone buzzed. One message, sent from her own number. Stop trying to leave. She screamed and woke up in her real home. But the time on her clock, 3:09 a.m. 1 minute later, the next day, she found dust on her clothes from a house she had never visited. Asterisk. Story 3. The footage found inside the abandoned police car, inspired by real lost patrol reports, turned horror in 2007. A police cruiser was found abandoned at the edge of a desert highway, engine running, headlights on, doors open, radio smashed. The officer was never found, but the dashcam was still recording. The first 20 minutes showed normal patrol. The next 7 minutes were silent, except for a strange clicking sound, like someone tapping the roof of the car from the outside. Then the camera caught movement. A tall figure standing behind the cruiser, skin the color of ash, body facing forward, but its head turned completely backward, staring into the camera. The officer panicked and drove. The figure followed, not running, not walking, just appearing closer every time the headlights flickered. The last frame showed the officer stepping out with his gun raised, and behind him a long, thin arm reaching from the shadows, bending around him like a rope. The camera cut. The case was closed as officer disappeared on duty. But the cruiser's roof had deep dents, like something had been crawling over it. Asterisk.